From a K9 accidentally biting an officer during a drug bust tied to an international cartel in Florida, to a thief in Georgia thinking stealing a bus was a good idea, and a tense South Carolina standoff ending in nearly 100 shots fired. These are the wildest police chases ever caught on camera. Stop everything, lock in, and get ready. The madness starts now. Like, subscribe, and let's roll. Have you ever imagined riding a quiet afternoon bus, only for someone to climb aboard and open fire? That's exactly what happened on June 11, 2024, in Atlanta, Georgia. A convicted felon hijacked the bus at gunpoint, killed one passenger, and took 16 others hostage as it sped from downtown Atlanta toward Tucker. Buckle up. This is the kind of nightmare you never see coming. With officers from multiple agencies in pursuit, the stolen transit bus tore up I-85 North during rush hour, weaving through packed lanes. Despite stop sticks deployed at several points, the suspect barreled through, refusing to stop. The chase raged on through Norcross, into DeKalb County, and down Hugh Howell Road, straight toward Stone Mountain. Back in the 1990s, we watched movies like this in theaters. Now we're watching them unfold in real life. Kidnapping, reckless endangerment, putting every passenger at risk. This guy's rap sheet is going to be as thick as a phone book. Maybe he just got tired of freedom. Dozens of patrol cars swarmed in, tailing the bus like a pack of sharks circling a massive whale. It looked straight out of an action movie. You have to wonder, are the officers just waiting for the perfect moment to land a pit on that bus? A lot of people are asking, why didn't this guy steal a smaller, faster car? Maybe because he's tried that before and got petted into the pavement every time. With this massive bus, cops can't pull that off so easily. But one thing's for sure, he left those passengers absolutely terrified. God, it's hard to imagine how terrifying that moment must have been. At 5:09 p.m., the bus came to a stop in the 5100 block of Hugh Howell Road after spike strips shredded the tires and officers fired into the fuel tank. SWAT moved in fast with a Bearcat armored vehicle cutting off all escape routes. Joseph Greer was finally arrested. With a violent criminal history and 19 prior arrests, he now faces serious charges in connection to the death of Ernest Byrd Jr., who was shot inside a bus. It's terrifying that individuals like this walk among us. Let's hope the law holds him fully accountable. Let's forget the bus and that foolish criminal for now. It's time to dive into the next wild case. June 1st, 2024, Florida. At 12:14 p.m., drivers on I-75 near Pine Ridge Road witnessed chaos unfold. A 2018 Dodge Charger with illegal tinted windows was pulled over for a traffic stop. The driver appeared to comply until the scent of marijuana reached officers. In a flash, he took off. What happens next? You'll want to see this. Drivers scrambled to pull over as the suspect sped away from the traffic stop, recklessly swerving into oncoming lanes and dodging 2 pit attempts. Trooper Rodriguez and other units stayed tight on his tail, lights flashing and sirens blaring, turning the pursuit into a high-stakes, heart-pounding chase. That blue smoke pouring out of the exhaust doesn't look good. Looks like that patrol car is just about ready for retirement. With a newer, stronger unit, that PIT might have sealed the deal already. Drivers on the road couldn't hide their excitement as officers nailed flawless PITs and shut the suspect's car down. Though Castellanos resisted at first, he was quickly taken into custody. But it didn't stop there. Officers soon uncovered secrets he desperately tried to keep hidden. Castellanos faces charges of drug distribution and child endangerment after marijuana, fentanyl, and drug paraphernalia were found in his car. Due to a probation violation, he was denied bail. The case also triggered a DCF investigation, underscoring the serious nature of the incident.
Oh, like the football player?
Yes.
With a C?
Yes.
What's his middle name? And does he live with you? Ma'am, does Caleb live with you?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Yeah, sure.
I know this is not a bad...
But what truly shocked many wasn't just him, it was his mother. She deserves an award for her outstanding indifference. It's hard not to wonder if she failed to raise him with the guidance he clearly needed. Escambia County, Florida, April 18, 2023. A white Infiniti clocked at 130 miles per hour on I-10 triggered a wild police chase. What followed was pure mayhem. Blazing speeds, a totaled car, and a K9 bite gone wrong. The deeper it went, the more chaotic it got. Let's roll. As the police closed in, the suspect veered off the highway. While fleeing down a side road, he crashed into an SUV stopped at a red light on 9 Mile Road, smashing the front bumper and scattering debris across the intersection. It was a truly terrifying sight. In a split second, before the driver of the black SUV could even process the crash, the suspect bailed out and took off on foot. Officers shouted commands, and the K9 unit was released. Can he really escape now? Oh no. What's happening here? This dog mistook the officer for the suspect. It looks like it bit him pretty badly. I bet the K9 trainer never imagined a situation like this would happen. The truck's tires were locked up and smoking, showing just how well the driver handled the situation. He said it felt like he was about to have a heart attack. With 20 years of driving experience, he'd never seen anything like this on the highway before. The suspect probably thought he'd burned through 100% of his luck in that moment, his legs shaking, heart racing. but there was no other choice. Every step was pure desperation, but with the police closing in and the K9 unit on his heels, he had no choice but to run.
Hold on, start EMS for me, please.
Start EMS, 51 to you.
A K9 appeared at the scene, but it seemed like the dog preferred admiring the scenery rather than engaging in the action. The K9 handler quickly snapped the dog back to focus, bringing him into mission mode. With backup officers closing in, the suspect was taken down in pain and placed under arrest.
Start EMS, 51.
Turn around, see your butt first.
Officers recovered 2 guns and 6.6 ounces of marijuana from the wrecked Infiniti. Kali now faces charges including fleeing law enforcement, leaving the scene of a crash, resisting arrest, marijuana possession, moving violations, and 2 counts of illegal weapon possession. May 7, 2023, Charleston County, South Carolina. What began as a routine traffic stop near Ravenel. An officer pulled over a black Crown Victoria with a temporary tag. The driver was cooperative, claiming he was waiting on paperwork by mail. But calm moments often hide a coming storm. As Deputy Cubbage shouted, "He's got a gun!" The suspect opened fire at point-blank range, striking him 3 times. In a split-second reaction, deputies drew handguns and returned fire, bringing the suspect down. The gunfight was over in seconds. The officer's tactical brilliance shined as he crawled forward, out of sight of the suspect. His calm, calculating thinking under pressure was truly commendable. Oh no, what's happening? She panicked and rushed outside, still holding on to the cigarette in her hand. She was trembling uncontrollably, her legs unsteady, her ears ringing. The police shouted for her to lie down, but she didn't respond. Perhaps this was the nightmare that would haunt her for the rest of her life. The police contacted medical support as several people were injured, while securing the crime scene to preserve evidence from the shooting. Due to his reckless actions, Pierce paid the ultimate price with his life. His .40 caliber Glock handgun was found at the scene. Despite being injured, Deputy Sheriff Cubbage was treated at the hospital. What will the next chapter in this story bring?
Who's this in front of you?
November 4th, 2023. A wrong-way driver was reported speeding through an intersection on a one-way street. When officers stopped the vehicle, the overwhelming smell of alcohol filled the air. But what happened next took everyone by surprise.
Okay, all right, yeah. So if you just stand right there with your feet together, okay? I'm just gonna do a test with your eyes. Do you have any issues with your eyes or anything like that? No problems?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
I can see perfectly fine. I'm just
All right.
upset.
So you can see tip my pen right here?
Yes, my eyelash is actually falling off.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to take that off for the test? I mean,
No, that's
kinda
fine.
hanging
It's not really gonna like affect me. I'm just upset.
No.
Overall, I'm really.
I can you just gotta.
I am very sorry.
Okay. Okay. So take a second.
I think this just has to do with in general. Like, God, I think.
Okay. All right. Just for this test, I just have to be able to see your eyes. All right. We're just making your. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just making.
You just want me to walk straight?
She was asked to perform sobriety tests at the scene and confidently claimed that she was fine. However, she agreed to continue, but several times she was unable to complete them, and at times she showed a lack of seriousness about the process.
9 steps. No, well, you explain it again.
I'll explain it one more time. You're gonna have your.
Oh, listen. Okay. Listen. You gotta listen to the
Instruction.
Yes.
I'm really.
6 inches off the ground.
You're gonna look down at your toe. You're gonna count out loud. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop.
2,000, 2,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000.
But you keep moving your head as I'm trying.
Many people seemed quite uncomfortable with her outfit, and perhaps she noticed it too. I saw her adjust it several times.
How annoyed I am. Okay, you don't want me to move my head. You just gotta move my eyes.
Just follow with your eye.
Heel to toe. Your right heel to your left toe. Just under us.
Okay.
Walk back to my
After her arguments failed to prove her sobriety, the police decided to arrest her on charges of driving under the influence.
Swatch.
I'm not getting in that car.
You don't have a choice. You're under arrest. Have a seat in the car, please.
No, I'm not getting in that car.
You have to get in the car.
Why?
You are under arrest.
I'm not getting
She repeatedly refused to get in the car and argued about the arrest. Her non-compliant behavior only made things worse. Getting in the car wasn't a request, it was an order. And these officers weren't about to show leniency to anyone, no matter the excuse.
I'm not getting in this car unless I have an explanation as to why you're doing that.
Have a seat in the
No,
car.
I need a reason. I'm not getting in this car unless I have a reason. I need a reason. I'm not getting in this car for no reason. Respectfully, you can't do that. You know, you legally, you can't do that. You can't put
Get into the car.
You know, you can't do that, right? Hold on.
Just walk straight through the store. Alright, seat. Have a seat on the bench.
Sorry, that's ridiculous.
Just have a seat.
I know.
Have a seat.
Well, can I ask you a question?
Yes. There's a fine of up to $2,000, installation of an ignition interlock, and referral to an...
She was quickly taken to the police station. At first, she cooperated and agreed to the breath test, but later refused to blow, offering excuse after excuse to avoid complying with the officer's request.
Alarm restart, 20-minute observation. Why what? Do what?
Like, why would you put
Well, it'll all be in the report and it'll be explained to you in court.
No, I'm asking you.
Okay, you ran through a stop sign at 17th and Ocean. Ma'am, just on the bench. Yes. Just on the bench.
Can I make one phone call?
Once we're done with everything, yes. We have some stuff we have to do.
I have anemia. It's not my fault that it's cold.
She was charged with DUI, refusing chemical testing, failure to obey traffic control devices, and disorderly conduct. She was fined $1,105 in court fees and fines.
No, play back.
Got a pig.
May 20th, Central Arkansas. A 42-year-old fugitive with active warrants sparked a 120-mile-per-hour pursuit through the heart of the state. With danger rising at every turn, how will troopers bring this high-stakes chase to a safe end? Defying all police orders, the suspect sped onto Interstate 40, weaving through traffic at dangerously high speeds. Smoke began billowing from the vehicle, yet he showed no signs of slowing down. Some drivers have raised concerns that the failure of civilians to yield to police during the chase made the pursuit longer and more dangerous. What do you think?
Staying 30 west past 630. 30 west, 630, 85, medium light traffic.
The situation was escalating quickly. The suspect turned onto East 440, maintaining a speed of about 100 miles per hour. The chase stretched through Springer and Roosevelt, becoming even more intense as traffic thickened. The driver of the white car slammed on the brakes in panic, narrowly avoiding a collision with a police officer running a red light. This close call highlighted the high level of public safety risk in the situation.
Eastbound Roosevelt, eastbound Roosevelt. Gotta roll over.
Refusing to let the situation spiral further, officers delivered a series of relentless pit maneuvers, leaving the suspect's vehicle no chance. It finally careened off the road and crashed into a roadside dumpster, ending the chase for good. The police immediately ordered the suspect out of the vehicle. After a brief struggle, the suspect was subdued. Handcuffing him was the only way to ensure everyone's safety.
We're moving the car right now. Get the road clear.
He was charged with fleeing from a warrant, high-speed reckless driving, and disobeying police orders. He is now serving time in jail, where he will have plenty of time to reflect on his actions. If you liked this video and want to see more like it, click the link on screen now. Thanks so much for watching. We hope to see you in the next one, and trust us, it's going to be even crazier. Until then, take care and goodbye.